Aloha, grateful friends. Let's talk about groups, the different types of groups. So I'm on my home feed again. Groups. Bum, bum, bum. We've got 4 groups. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about the one you know best. Global Gratitude Jar. If I were to view this group, this is the one you know best because it's just like the Facebook group, Global Gratitude Jar. It's where we express our gratitude daily. If I'm doing my job right, you should be able to see the daily post featured at the top each day. Like today's the 2nd, and it's got this one highlighted. I'm actually not sure why that one's still there. I'll probably take that down just so it's not confusing. We just want one post up at the top so you can easily find it. Otherwise, if I did nothing else, this feed would be organized by last activity. So I think Jen commented on yesterday's post, which is totally fine, and she did it 10 minutes ago. Then if I were to go to the sorted by section, this might be how to most easily find the day's post. We go to date created, bum bum bum, and we can see that Dylan commented on this 3 minutes ago, and this is today's post comment section. So that's a group. That's going to be really familiar to you. Second group out of 4, Grateful Sweat. This is all things mind, body, soul, and health. It is finding gratitude in the miracle of our bodies, our abilities, and our adaptabilities. And it's going to be where I'm posting a lot of health-related stuff. Like this is Sohi. She made a really good video on 4 behavior change myths. I think that might be valuable to you, so I wanted to share it. Here's a Wednesday Ask Me Anything that I posted. I thought it was really good. I reviewed essentialism and the difference between present and future focus, intuitive eating, and a little bit like that. And I actually thought it was one of my best ones, so I decided to share it with you guys. Speaking of the WAMA, or Wednesday Ask Me Anything, if you have any questions, send me a message on the messenger function, and I'll gladly, if it's a WAMA question, I'll gladly answer it on the next WAMA. If it's a regular question, I'll answer it right as soon as I can. So that's Grateful Sweat. All things mind, body, soul, miracle of our bodies, our abilities, and adaptabilities. Those first 2 were public groups. And then this next one is a private group. It's the Grateful Sweat Challenge. I just had the first squad of challengers go through and complete, and now we're moving from a Facebook group on to a Mighty Network group. And the group here it's going to be a paid service, and it's basically continuing the challenge that they ran through already, showing up 28 days in a row, or at least 90% of those days, and talking about what you're grateful for that day, the story you're telling yourself about your fitness, and then completing a movement snack, as well as maybe some of the workouts that I've written. This one is paid. If anybody's interested, I'm letting people into these groups every 6 weeks as an onboarding altogether kind of thing. So contact me if you're in for the next one. And then most recently, as of 17 minutes ago, I created our community corner. This is where we can share all the things that are the extras, all the things that you found in the world that might be like gratitude articles. It could be memes, it could be funny stuff, positive stuff about resiliency or overcoming things. Let's post that all in our community corner, and everybody's going to be able to post here. So those are our groups. Back to network gets me to a place where I could see any of them. If I went to home, just one last thing, I'd probably see a little bit of all the groups, because it's just like Facebook, where your home screen would just show a thread of all the stuff that you're following. So think about groups as the stuff that you're following. The home feed shows it all. This makes it easier to find it more easily. I hope that is helpful, friends.